Dear traders, welcome. Today is the 1st of September 2025. It's 7:29 local time. And it's time for a bit of a market overview. Let's just look at everything. Just looking like, let me move myself around a bit. Okay, so the big one, euro dollar on the day chart. We are in the middle of the range. We had some shorties coming in. Euro dollar went up, took some stops, but now we are still in this consolidation on the day chart. Sure, some people say Trump wants to keep the dollar weak in order to balance out the effects of some tariffs and all of that. As we can see in the last weeks, many shorties came in trying to sell euro dollar, assuming that the dollar would get stronger, but that actually allowed the smart money algos to push euro dollar up. However, the squeeze energy was also limited, which is why there were also some pullbacks in between. But from a big picture perspective, we have to say, like, euro dollar is low bias at the moment. When we go down to the lower time frames, like the hour chart, we see there's an MTS below, there's some STS above the price. And if we go to the 4-hour chart, we see like there can be some fall reversal energy eventually. But in order to trade that, we would need like a little collapse or at least a decrease in the slope of the red squeeze line, and then there would be a down move. Right now, I don't have a trade in euro dollar, and I don't see a point in trading it without having more bias. But the causality shows you clearly when the market is low bias, and that means you can stay away from it and save your money, which is amazing. Okay, more interesting, looking at pound Aussie, this can result in some kind of fall reversal move up. We have some OSTs and an MTS in a range as well, around the 2.0902 level. So pound Aussie looks rather bullish. At the day chart, it took the lower moving averages as well. Now, for that to happen, we either need cable to go up or Australian dollar to go down. So let's look at those. Yes, Australian dollar has some lower OSTs and MTS. So it looks like if Australian dollar goes down, pound Aussie would go up. Yeah. So as long as no massive shorties come into Aussie, this is the base case. Let's also look at the 4-hour chart. Yeah. You see, like, Australian dollar is in some kind of fall reversal territory. So as soon as we have a downward slope in the red squeeze line and shorties are leaving, then it can do a down move. Tomorrow we have some US news. Today we have low news flow because it's a slow Monday. Okay, that's interesting. Bitcoin came down as expected. So it took the MTS. Okay, take note of that. It took the lower one. It took the upper one on the 4-hour chart. Yeah, let's go to the day chart as well. So we have this big MTS for a while down here. I'm not saying it needs to go all the way down here, but if longies come in, it can happen, yeah? So I'm not keen on buying Bitcoin right now. Euro Aussie is similar like pound Aussie. It has an OST, it can go up, but it's kind of the similar trade. So compared to pound Aussie, it looks like slightly lower bias because of some longies. So pound Aussie feels like a better choice. Euro pound, it took the lower MTS in a range, boom, yeah. But now we're in the middle of the range, even the 4-hour chart, so also very neutral. I'm not placing a trade in here in that scenario. And euro pound. Euro yen, we had this beautiful long trade here towards the MTS. Now we have a lower MTS, but it's also in a consolidation, yeah, even on the day chart, as you can see. So I'm not placing a trade in euro yen, even though we have on the 30-minute chart some OSTs and it can come off a little. Let's continue. Pound yen. There was a great exit of the short 2 weeks ago. Now it came all the way up. It took the high. It can go up and take the rest. There's an SDS here on our chart, but yeah, it looks neutral. I don't want to touch that one right now. Cable took the lower MTS on the hour chart. Took the lower one, then took the upper one. So two nice trades. Now we have like an MTS on the 50-minute chart, but it is low bias as well. You see, like if it comes higher and develops into a fall reversal, that would be interesting. But for now, pound dollar looks rather bullish, which is also good for pound Aussie, by the way. Okay, Kiwi dollar, interesting. We did the long, it took the OSDs, it has an MTS above the price, also lower ones, and an OSD. It can do a pullback, it can then take the upper one and the lower one, or it can take the lower one and then take the upper one. These are the two scenarios depending on the dumb money flow. So yeah, we are kind of entering for reversal territory soon, but I wouldn't be surprised if they retest the high first. That's most of the time, yeah, they clear the high first and then they do for reversal. So here I would expect, especially with this grail pattern, that they maybe clear the high again and then there's some kind of for reversal setup. But that's something for the watch list, because those could be beautiful trades. You see, like this STS can be taken on the 50-minute chart, but then there can be a turn. Okay, dollar cut, the whole thing in reverse. Okay, that would be a move up, but I'm not placing a trade in this one. And dollar yen moved towards the upper MTS here on the hour chart. They have been there for a while. Clearing that out. Gold doing new highs, going up. The same with silver. Silver is now at 40.65. Breaking to the upside. Gold as well is at 3,178. As expected, short is coming in, a squeeze dynamic and an up move breaking the highs. I'm certainly not selling this one, but it's too late to buy now in case you were not long. So the metals are not an active setup. So you see, it's normal on a day like this, on a slow Monday, that there are not many setups, and especially with no big news flow. But during the week, markets wake up. We know how this works. We have some news coming tomorrow at 2:30 and the days after. And then those described scenarios are likely to happen, okay? So let's see. We have some things on the watch list. Let's see how this happens during the week. If you don't have this, you need it. It's an MK Web. Get it. It's still £59 per month, the lowest price ever. Make sure to get it. It will do you so well with your trading. Otherwise, you're blind. This is all data-based. It's not based on the historical price. This is a real edge. You're basically renting a proven edge, a data-driven analysis in forex, which is needed. You don't have a chance without it. Yeah, the market is dominated by smart money algos, as you know. Okay, so that's an overview. Not many opportunities at the moment, but at least we went through everything. And yeah, I wish you a great trading week. Remember, trading is a non-linear game. There are moments like today which are slow, where you wait and you do not just waste your cash. And then there are days where you need to pull the trigger. Yeah, every month you have those days where setups come and you need to pull the trigger. That's where the money is. In the other days, you keep still. Okay, waiting is part of the business in trading. Okay, as a trader, you need to be able to wait like a hunter. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.